Question number 146. Portal triads found in liver comprise of branches of. And the very first option given is hepatic vein, cystic duct, and hepatic portal artery. And this is an incorrect option because cystic duct is not present in this portal triad. As you can see here in this hepatic lobule, which is a structural and functional unit of liver, this hepatic portal triad consists bile duct, portal vein, and hepatic artery. This hepatic artery brings oxygenated blood into the liver, whereas this hepatic portal vein brings nutrients loaded deoxygenated blood from intestine to liver. So these three branches are present in portal triad. So the first option is incorrect. The second option is hepatic artery. Yes, it is present in this triad. Bile duct, yes, and hepatic portal vein. It is also present. So the correct answer is option number 2. The third option is hepatic artery, hepatic vein, and cystic duct. Cystic duct is not a part of this triad. So this is an incorrect option. The fourth option given is hepatic artery, hepatic vein, and bile duct. And this is also incorrect because it is not hepatic vein but hepatic portal vein, which is a part of portal triad. So the correct answer for this question is option number 2. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 147. Select the correct statement. And the very first statement given is deficiency of vitamin cyanocobalamin can result in pernicious anemia. And this is a correct statement and a correct answer to our question, because it is this deficiency of vitamin cyanocobalamin, which is vitamin B12, whose deficiency causes pernicious anemia, which is a type of vitamin B12 deficiency. It is a disorder in which not enough RBCs are produced because of the deficiency of vitamin B12. So the very first option is correct option. Option number 2 is colon part of gastrointestinal tract is responsible for maximum storage of undigested food and water reabsorption. And this is incorrect because in colon water is absorbed. The reabsorption of water occurs in nephron and not in colon or small intestine. So the second option is incorrect. The third option given is the active transport of calcium across duodenal epithelial cells is unaffected by vitamin D. And this is incorrect because deficiency of vitamin D affects calcium absorption. And this is an incorrect statement because vitamin D is essential for calcium reabsorption. The fourth option given is alcohol absorption occurs exclusively in small intestine, and this is also an incorrect option because absorption of alcohol occurs in stomach. So the correct answer for this question is option number 1. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 148. Emulsification of dietary lipids results in, and the very first option given is formation of chylomicrons in lacteals, and this is an incorrect option. Why? Because as you can see here, the absorption of fats, it starts with the emulsification of fat droplets, which will form measles in the lumen of intestine, and these measles then diffuses into the enterocytes, and within this enterocytes reformed into chylomicrons. And these chylomicrons are then enter lacteals. So these chylomicrons are not formed in lacteals. The second option given is formation of measles in intestinal lumen, and this is a correct option and is a correct answer to our question. The third option is formation of bile salts and bile pigments in intestinal lumen, and this is an incorrect option. The last option is absorption of chylomicrons in blood capillaries, and this is incorrect because absorption of chylomicrons occurs in lacteals. So the correct answer for this question is option number 2. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 149. Sudha has consumed a meal comprising of 10 gram of butter, 50 gram of rice, 100 gram of lentil, 100 grams of lettuce, spinach salad, and 200 ml of water. What is her gross and net caloric intake in kilocalories? So you have to calculate her gross and net caloric intake. For this question, let's calculate the values. The nutrients in foods like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, water and roughage, they have the gross values like 4.1 kilocalorie per gram carbohydrates, 5.65 kilocalorie per gram for protein, 9.45 kilocalorie gram for fat. And similarly, the net values are 4, 4 and 9 for carbohydrate, protein and fat respectively. Given in your question is that Sudha consumed 50 gram of rice, which is a source of carbohydrate. Now first we'll calculate the net caloric intake. And for this, 50 gram of rice has been consumed by Sudha. So 50 by 4 will be equal to 200. And she consumed lentil, which is a source of protein, 100 grams. So 100 into 4 would be 400. And she consumed butter, which is a source of fat, 10 grams. So this would become 90. As there is no net caloric value for roughage and water, which is consumed in form of salad by Sudha, so this would be 0. So the net total would be 690. Similarly, we will calculate the gross value also, which would be 4.1 into 50, 5.65 into 100 and 9.45 into 10 and 0. And the gross value is also 0 for water and roughage. So the sum would be 864.5, which is nearly 865 kilocalorie per gram. So the correct answer for this question is option number 3, where the gross caloric intake is 865 and net caloric intake is 690. So the correct answer is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 150. Thin fold of mucosal membrane that attaches tongue to the floor of mouth is known as. And the very first option given is uvula frenulum. And this is an incorrect option. Uvula is a flexible structure seen at the back of the throat, hanging from the middle of soft palate. So this cannot be a correct answer. The second option given is lingual frenulum. And this is a correct answer to our question because it is this lingual frenulum which is a fold of mucosal membrane that attaches tongue to the floor of mouth. The third option given is labial frenulum. And this is an incorrect option because labial frenulum attaches lips to gums. So this is an incorrect option. The last option given is falciform ligament. And this ligament is associated with liver. So this is an incorrect option. So the correct answer for this question is option number 2. Let's move on to the next question.